I'm here to present what I see are two clear disproofs of a lost advanced Ice Age civilization. And I mean, archaeologists were fairly sure this does not exist. We've been looking for this kind of civilization for several hundred years. This idea of a pre-flood civilization has been around for several hundred years. And so what I want to do is focus on where my own experience and expertise is. My dad was an Ice Age archaeologist. He studied Neanderthal caves. And so I want to dig into some of the stuff that he's excavated and surveyed. These are, for example, 100,000-year-old stone tools from Egypt. And so we have just so much Ice Age evidence, and Graham usually ignores it. And he claims that his civilization...
Do you have your notifications on or something?
No,
I don't know what that is.
The dongle is doing that?
Sorry.
Yeah. If you hit mute, maybe it might stop it.
Yeah, I just muted it.
Okay.
Sorry
Good.
about that.
No worries, no worries.
And so
So your claim was that Graham ignores this?
my claim is that he ignores most of the evidence for hunter-gatherers in the Ice Age, which is...
He ignores it, or that he doesn't focus on it as much as he's focused on this ancient advanced civilization?
I mean, I think that's one and the same. I think if you're going to look at the Ice Age, we need to look at the totality of evidence to understand what's there. And so, for example, he proposes the reason why the Ice Age civilization isn't there is because it's underwater. It's been, we've had 200 feet of sea level rise since the Younger Dryas, and therefore it's not accessible. And so I really want to focus on Ice Age coastlines, evidence from Ice Age coastlines and excavations, underwater evidence from the Ice Age, things like that, these areas where he says that archaeologists don't look, but we are looking, and what we find is the ephemeral traces of hunter-gatherers, rather than some sort of advanced civilization. And so that's one thing I want to show. I want to share this kind of evidence. Some of it's new, some of it's not, but I think it's the kind of thing that has a direct bearing on looking for such an Ice Age civilization.
When you're studying these coastal areas where these Ice Age people lived, and you're studying these underwater what would you call them? Are they cities? Are they towns? Are they villages?
No, these are. So in this case, this is a really brand new find from like a month ago. It's actually a hunting wall off the coast of Germany.
So it's where they had their camp?
Yeah, or maybe just where they drove game along to hunt them. But most of what's underwater are lithic scatters of stone tools. Stuff like this.
What do you have there?
I have a series of different stone tools. I'll
Come on, give
show
it
them
up.
off a little later.
Let me touch one of them.
Yeah, sure.